Hello everyone, TrueBlood, welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal version. Last time, we ran into Silver yet again, fought him again, and started our way into Ilex Forest where we got the HM for cut after, well, chasing around a freaking Farfetch'd. And this time, we're going to go back in this way here, and I said before there's a Pokemon I want to catch in here, though. I know I technically give it to another one, the HM for cut to another one of my Pokemon in here, but I'd much rather try to see if I can do it on here, because I'd rather not waste the slot on it, though, and it's not Metapod, so... And I actually was, to correct something that I said last time, though, the Pokemon I'm looking for actually is not nighttime exclusive. It's... And actually I'm going to want to go ahead and put Viridi in front, just so I can switch it up that way, though, but that way I'm not like almost like a one-shot it, though, but in any case, it actually is not it's not nighttime exclusive. I was wrong about that, though, but it is a low chance to get across the board, so that's why I was having problems finding it the last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to when I can finally get it to show up, though. Finally found one. It's Paris, and yeah, we saw Paris earlier, and we did see Paris earlier in Azalea Town's gym there, but yeah, Paris can be found here, so that's that. So yeah, I want Paris for the team, not for the team, but because it's gonna be a prime user for that cut HM that we just got as well. It also can use Flash as well, so it also can double in that regard as well. So Paris is a good HM Pokemon as well. Like I said, I already went over my opinion of Paris earlier, though. I think it's one of those Pokemon. I love the concept of it, though. Basically a parasitic mushroom with the symbiotic relation with the insect there. But again, its stats and typing really don't do too well. It does get some good tools later on, though. But nah, I'm not gonna worry about the Flash right now. I'll teach it that later. But yeah, Viridi was the other one that could learn. There's another one that could learn Cut, though, but I wasn't gonna waste Cut in it because Cut is only a 50 base power. But now we can finally get through this way here, and we got this up here. Ilex Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the Forest Protector. That's definitely interesting, though. I've definitely got some stuff to say about that, but there's one other thing I want to bring up first, though. First off, going up over this way here, we got X attack over here, and since we're going to the Ilex Forest there, I want to go ahead and go over some of the other Pokemon that you can get in this area, which I was right to say that they were nighttime exclusive. First off is Oddish, Grass Poison type. It's a decent special attacker, though. It's actually got a new evolution in this game, though, because there's now an alternate way you can go about with getting the... There's now an alternate evolution, so... I mean, it's no longer just a Vileplume. Now, Vileplume is still there, and honestly, the one I prefer. But Blossom, the new evolution that you get, but it's by means we don't have just yet. It's another evolution stone, but we don't have it. We just don't have the access. We don't have the means for it yet. Blossom is a decent one, though, but it loses the poison typing, though, which gives it a few more weaknesses, though. But Blossom's still a good Pokemon, though. I do like it. And as far as another new Pokemon that you can get here is, well, Venonat. Bug poison type. It's got decent special attack. It has access to some psychic moves, which is pretty cool, but it's kind of outclassed by other special attackers, though. It doesn't have its good bug moves. It doesn't have any good bug or poison moves yet, to my knowledge. I'm not so sure I can get the new poison moves, though, because that new poison move is actually surprisingly limited that I've learned. I mean, not even Crobat can get it this generation. I'm so glad it got fixed later, though, but well, that'll be a little more detail when we get going in that direction. When we get to that TM, I will be showing how to get that, though. And I think that's it, as far as the new Pokemon we can get here. Oh, no. Nighttime, there's also Wild Psyduck over here, and that's a bit it's a bit average, to be perfectly honest, though. That's the best way I can describe it. It's average, but it's not bad. However, some of its better moves you're not gonna get by level up, though. I mean, like, even its better psychic moves, I don't think it's psychic by level up in this game, though. But I could be wrong on that, though. Maybe think of a different one, though. But yeah, it's another water type that can get some psychic moves, though. But I'd much rather have Slowpoke to get stabbed on the psychic moves as well. But looping around this way, I want to talk to this guy right here. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it too. So it gives us the TM for a Headbutt. And this actually is a new mechanic of... This is a new mechanic to find wild Pokemon as well. And I do plan to show this off here real fast. So, actually, as I click the wrong thing, I need to get over to the right bag to get the TMs there. There we go. For Headbutt there. Headbutt's also an interesting, is a cool move though. It's 60, I believe it's 60 base power. A lot of Pokemon can learn it though, and it has a chance to flinch. And I think I know Viridi's attack isn't going to be the greatest here though, but honestly, I think I could use a better move than Tackle. And besides, I could at least showcase some other points where you can get that as well. But there's actually several interesting Pokemon that you can get with this Headbutt method there. And I'm going to try to see if I can get some of them to show up though. Now, Headbutt. I said I like the idea behind this though, but getting some Pokemon with this method is probably one of the biggest pains you will have in this entire game. I am not exaggerating there. There is another mechanic that's arguably worse, but actually no, not arguably, it's definitely worse. So, but go over that a little bit more in a little bit though. First, we got Pineco here. Pineco is a bug type. It is quite effective at being, well, a tank. Like it can hit hard. It hits decently, but its best stuff lies in its defensive capabilities though. And to be honest though, it's when it evolves that it gets the best moves. However, if you want to try to catch one of these though, it can get a bit interesting because it has a move that will do a lot of damage and can end the battle instantly. And that's it right there! Oh, no! Self-destruct, yep, it kills itself, and it also halves your defense before you do that, though. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, that can happen. As soon as I said it, it happened there. However, if you can get past that, though, and catch a Pineco, though, its evolution, which gains a steel typing, is one of the best tanks in the game. Well, I'm not about the tank because it doesn't hit as hard as some of the other ones, though. But it's among one of the better walls in this game. It's actually pretty good. And I'm not so sure if I don't think it shows up here in Crystal, but it definitely shows up in some of the other games, though. Is that you can also get Execute in these trees as well. The Grass Psychic type there. I mean, unfortunately, the Grass typing still hasn't gotten that much of a buff, though, so there's not too many good bug moves for it still. But in any case, though, it's still interesting though because it's quite it's still quite tanky though, and Psychic's always a good type though. The problem is though, its special defense took a hit because of the special split. So it's not nearly as bulky on the special side. Still got some decent physical defense, but there. And what do you got? Don't sneak up on me like that. You frightened a Pokemon away. Oh my gosh, it's a trainer! I didn't realize that. Okay, yeah, we actually got a trainer battle here, though. I'm not so sure this guy has anything interesting. We got Leddybob, but we've seen Leddybob already, so this guy actually is, well... So, yeah, we've seen this stuff before, though, so unless something interesting happens in this battle, I'm going to go ahead and see y'all in a minute. Nothing really interesting happened there. Murray did grow a level, at least, though, but... Nothing really interesting for that battle. And actually, yeah, that's all there really is in Ilex Forest, though. And there's actually some hidden items in this place as well. I fully admit, I do not know where all those items are, though. And I actually ran into another account. I was checking to see if maybe there wasn't anything around over there. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I should also mention as well, Treble got paralyzed in that battle from a stun spore because I had Murray in and switched it in Treble there. So, yeah. The black dot there basically indicates a Pokemon on your team that is suffering from a status condition, though. So it's a way for you to keep note of that, though. But we're out of the forest now. Did you see the shrine honoring the protector? It watches the forest from across time. I think that it must be a grass-type Pokemon. You're making a Pokedex? It must be hard to... The Pokemon won't appear. Try using this TM. TM12. What is this? Sweet Scent. Use where Pokemon appear, Pokemon will be enticed by it. So yeah, you can, that's where the new move is. You can use it out in the field and basically trigger a Pokemon battle. But like this girl said, basically the protector of the shrine watches from the forest from across time. And it's the grass type Pokemon. I'll be right back. I'm going to head back to that shrine over there so I can talk about this. Hold it! Yeah, sorry, gotta interrupt the video here. Sorry, gotta do this though, but the thing that I was going to do to go talk about though, well, it's a really cool thing to talk about though. I realized something after recording this that there's a requirement for it that even if you, to basically put it lightly, even if you were able to do this, if you had the means to do this, it's still not available to do for a long time at this point in the game. A really long time, I mean. So, don't worry, I will be going back over this, though, when I get to that point in the game, though, but that's a long ways off, so. Anyways, I'm gonna go cut ahead back to when I finally stop talking about this part. But in any case, we're done with the Ilex Forest, however you say it, and go up this way here. We got a new route over here, Route 34, so we have some new Pokemon over here. Maybe this would be one of them right now. No, it's not. So much for that. Okay, yeah, no, Pidgey's not one of those new Pokemon, though, but there are several new Pokemon that's in this area here, and if one of them show up, okay, here's one right now, Ditto. Ditto is a normal type. Its base stats are, to put it very nicely, garbage. It has the lowest base stat total of any fully evolved normal type Pokemon. I think it's like base 48 across the board. Now, the thing, though, that makes this a bit more, well, though, is, well, what you're seeing right now is that it can transform into the opponent, and it will copy all of its moves and copy all of its, it copies the moves, copies the stats, and all that stuff as well. So it has those options there, but the thing is, though, is it's not that, it's very tough to use in game, though, or even competitively, just because, well, it isn't that fast. The reason I went first is because, well, it's against a slowpoke, for crying out loud. And, well, it's not. Well, it's gonna definitely take a big hit before it gets the transform off. However, there is another use for this game, for a new mechanic that was introduced in this game, and I do intend to talk about that when we get there, which we actually are not far from that at all. We're actually in that same general area, so I'm gonna go ahead this way. I'm cutting through the grass because I'm trying to avoid some of these trainer battles here, though. I do plan to show them, to go against them later, though, but I wanted to go over here first and get this over with, and actually, I need to make some space here real fast. So, we're done with cut for now, so I'll go ahead and put Paris into the PC for now. Y'all go ahead and put Paris in the PC for now, because we're done with cut for the time being. But this is welcome to, well, actually I should have gone over this. This is the daycare area, so let's talk to him. I'm the daycare man. Do you know about eggs? We hatched a Togepi. I was raising Pokemon with my wife, you see. We were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Well, wouldn't you like this egg? Then fine, this is yours to keep. We get an odd egg. This is only in crystal version that you can get this. It's not going to be in the gold, silver, or the remakes. I found that when I was caring for someone's Pokemon before. But the trainer didn't want the egg, so I kept it around. So yeah, that's that. And well, there's a daycare lady. Do you know about egg? Yeah, raising some Pokemon. Blah blah. Yeah. There's a Pokemon for you. So yeah, you can basically go around this area here, and this is where I want. This is where Hoppip is going to be for the time being, so I can let Hoppip level up for a bit, though. So every step you take, it gains an experience point there, and you can leave up to 2 Pokemon here at a time, as opposed to the one from last time here. So and yeah, you can even go into the area here. You can even talk to interact with the Pokemon that's out here before as well. So that's the daycare thing. Now for the odd egg, there is a lot to this egg. It's gonna be a while before this egg hatches, though, because it's definitely set up to be longer than the other one, though. But there is a crucial thing about this egg, is that this egg can hatch into one of 7 baby Pokemon, and they all will know the move Dizzy Punch. Now, the move in. I'll go over those baby Pokemon in a little bit later, because we got a new Pokemon over here, Snubbull. Snubbull is a normal type. It later games it becomes a fairy type. It does not have that right now. So no fairy type for you playing Crystal or the remakes. The fairy type does not exist yet. And Snubbull it's not that bad actually. It's got some decent attack though, especially when it evolves. It's a level up evolution, so it's pretty good. So that's always a plus. The thing is, though, it's just outclassed by other normal types, though. But is this only real thing? No, I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon by any means, though. It's just a little outclassed there, and so. But that's really all there is to it, though. So, not really expecting a whole lot from that, though. So, and like I said, I could battle some of these trainers right now, but honestly, I don't want to burn up some of my items or anything like that right now because we're close to being able to heal up, though. And leave me alone, Pidgey. There's still at least a couple more Pokemon I need to talk about here. All right, I give up trying to find these Pokemon, though, because honestly, at this point, I'm about to start losing. Team members are about to start going down because I'm too weak in there. So I'll go ahead and talk about the new Pokemon by themselves. First off is Abra. Abra is going to be a little tough to use at first because all it can do is teleport, and, well, good luck catching one because that's the only thing it can do. It'll flee first turn as a result of that, though. However, if you can stay with it, though, and get it to evolve to Kadabra, it is quite powerful, especially for only a second stage Pokemon, though. You do need to trade to evolve it to Alakazam, but if you're able to do that, though, Alakazam is one of the best special attackers in the game. It hits hard, and it is really fast. But again, though, you need to trade. You need to be able to trade it to get that form, though, and well, it's going to be and it's also incredibly frail, which means it can't take much hits back, though, but it hits hard. And last up is Drowsy, and the special split was not kind of drowsy. I mean, kind of like with Vulpix, it has basically its special stat became the special defense, which hits it even harder than Vulpix because it has because its evolved form Hypno has like 110 something, I don't know the number, special defense. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'll put it on screen what it is, but its special attack is considerably lower than that, though. So yeah, the special split was not that kind of Hypno. It's still not bad if you desperately need a Psychic type and can't trade it, though. But honestly, I personally would prefer to use Kadabra personally, though. But that's just me, though. And so I think that's all the new Pokemon that's over here: Snubbull, Ditto, Abra, and Drowsy. So let's go up this way here, and welcome to Goldenrod City. This place is huge. There's a lot to do over here. First stop, as always, is Pokemon Center. Let's heal up over here. And so now that we're there, we made it to Goldenrod City, and like I said, there's a lot to do in Goldenrod City. I could probably make a video on itself of all the stuff that we can do in Goldenrod City. It's gonna be a little while before, so I think this is a good time to go ahead and end this off here, because there's a lot to go over here. So next time on Pokemon Crystal, we will be exploring Goldenrod City, and I'll probably be showing some of the battles that I bypassed as well. Maybe showcase some of the other stuff around Goldenrod City if the time allows it. So until then, see you guys then. Thank y'all for watching.